Alrighty, so the B team is signing back on. Last time we left off right there. Getting pretty close to the end of this place now, and now we just have a few grunts to fight. We're like in the room where Groundnut is actually, and we're gonna have to fight Baxi this time around. However, my Swampert is very, very overpowered, and we're not gonna have any trouble fighting him off with a Swampert, since I have water type moves, and I have Surf, and really good stats. So I'm pretty much gonna one-hit KO his Camprupt for the most part. Could just I don't know. Alrighty, it's Camprupt. It's kind of like a pun on a camel, and then it's like a volcano. Or something like that, you know. It's kind of a weird ass combination, but you know, hey, I'd make the game, right?
Make sure you get those coins here.
Let's see, we got 120 for time, and I think that's a max elixir or nether or something in that corner, which is very convenient since you have to fight Maxi here. So it's like, thank you, Jesus. No, I'm joking. Oh, no, it's max revived. Like, any of my Pokemon are really gonna die in here. Yeah, right. Alright, you're gonna want to use a Ross Berry for burn. I don't really know how Rossing has anything to do with, well, I'm sure it's some like ancient word they took and that's something to do with burns. I mean, because I guess it does kind of sound like something I would have to do with that, but you know, whatever. I'm not even gonna get into that now. Unless you guys want to give me some fun facts about how that name got put in place. Might have some, you know, Japanese or origin, because I don't really know like all of the Japanese Romanji or Kanji. Although I have been trying to learn Japanese. Now that was really relevant to anything that we're doing right now. You know, my original reasoning for wanting to learn Japanese was I felt obligated to learn the language since I play so many Japanese games, or at least like Japanese, you know, games with Japanese origin, like Pokemon, for example, which is basically just Pocket Monsters, you know. Well, it is Pocket Monsters actually. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Is this really gonna happen right now? Because you're not gonna beat me with a frickin' Crobat, trust me. I thought you should know that now. Okay, Crunch is probably like one of the best moves you could ever get. Like really, it's better than Bite. It almost like would replace Bite if I didn't have Sand Attack there. Camprupt you're gonna want to take on with Hariyama. No, not really. The only reason I did that was because I want to have a chance to kind of heal up my Swampert, which will otherwise be completely demolished by Earthquake. Yes, it does have Earthquake because it learns that on its own. Although it won't use it like the first round, but you know, just thought I'd, you know, make an effort to tell you that it had that. So it will kick your ass. It's gonna, you know, raise its special defense because that's what it does. Wow, that actually did a lot of damage. A lot more than I had previously envisioned, actually. This Pokemon has a lot of, like, special defense and just defense and all that jazz, but, yeah. How the hell do you get to that? Okay, it's an escape rope. Alrighty. So let's use that. Or something. Maybe. Actually, I have two of those, which I didn't realize. But, okay, well, now I can go over here, and I think what we're supposed to do now is then go back over to Team Aqua's hideout, and you know, this LP was going kind of rocky a little while ago, but I feel like now we're actually doing something. Wow. And of course that time he tells you. Anyway, and then it asks like you said it again, where did you go? Like, as if I'd actually tell you something like that. Anyway, submarine, they're talking about Slateport, you go here and you're like, what's all the commotion about? This is basically where the submarine is being housed, the harbor. And you basically just talk directly to Cap CERN, even though he's not talking directly to you, because he's in the middle of an interview. And then you hear something going on in the harbor, and the submarine is being jacked. Now, not a whole lot you can do about that now, but basically what you're supposed to do is then head back to Lily Cove. Head back to the Aqua Hideout, and those 2 guards will no longer be there, allowing you to enter their base and basically covertly stop their operations. Now I guess these 2 guards are these guys here, and they're gonna have some water Pokemon, but not really. Not really, you know. I wouldn't worry about that too much. Whatever. Or one of those guys. I think you want the one on the right here for this, and then you want the one on the left to get out in the main room. And you want to fight this really weak grunt here. I say that because she is. You just use Mudshot or something, because it's ranged, and it's not a water type attack. So it'll be normally effective. Go over here, and I think you want the one on the left. And then you want the one on the far left, of course. And then you want, I think, the one on the left. Yeah, I meant the one on the left. And then basically I think you want this one and this one. I think this is the Master Ball or something. No, that's not the one you wanted. This is Electro, the evolved form of oh my goodness, the evolved form of Voltorb. Someone was making a point that, yeah, basically that's where you get the Master Ball. The Master Ball. I say that because it's the only one in the game. It looks like a Great Ball, kind of, with an M in the middle of it, because it has those 2 little, like, horns. Kind of like the Great Ball. I don't really understand why it has horns, but, you know, whatever. You're probably gonna want that if you want to catch, like, a Latios, or a Latios, legitly. Because, well, you'll see why. Or any legendary for that matter. Rayquaza, I might hold off and use the Pokeball. You can't actually get Rayquaza. Basically, you're gonna wanna. What I do usually is I get like a crap load of Pokeballs, right? Like maximum. And then I like save state, and then I start, you know, beating the crap out of Rayquaza, and then. Well, the funny thing about legendaries is that really fighting them and lowering their power level doesn't really hurt. Doesn't really affect your chances of actually being able to catch them at all. For instance, especially if it's level up. Yes, the irony with this is that once it does, it's gonna be so powerful. I'm gonna use it all over the place. Yeah, it takes like 3,000 XP to level up now, but that's worth it, man. Okay, you know, I'm gonna end the video off here because I think there's something else coming up here. Might be just a trainer battle, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So this is TMS signing off. Have a good day. I mean, thanks for watching. I was trying not to do that because I watched too many ACB videos. Anyway, see ya.